Hey guys, Galucia here, and yeah, I just shot that for no reason. I am doing more zombies, I know, and it's like, oh my goodness, so many zombies, but this time we are implementing a new challenge, and that is to stay in the foyer. I can implement anything I want in the foyer. I can use the Olympia, the M14, the Quick Revive. I just can't leave the room. So, yeah, I was trying to see how far I can get in the game with without leaving the room, and I don't know. I just kind of feel like I've done a lot of zombie footage. Obviously, I mean, I started off just doing a few videos where I get pretty far. Farthest I've ever gone is 27. I didn't post that video on my channel because I was gonna use it for someone else's channel, but I have a few videos about that, and then now I'm working on this weapon series, which I'm still working on and is not ending. The next one will post a few days after this, so don't think that it's like, hey, I was expecting another weapons video. Yeah, it's coming. But but yeah, I just when I'm playing the game now, when I'm playing zombies, especially since after I made that weapons video, because to make that I had to make such a huge I had to just keep playing this game like a lot while I was making those videos, but I still like the game, and which is a testament to the zombie mode, because I had, like I said, I had to play this a lot during the time that I was making those videos. So and I still want to come back and play more, but I need to do something different to keep it interesting and whatnot, spice it up. So I decided to start challenging myself, and the first challenge was something that I've actually thought about a while ago. Was that I wanted to do this, see how long I could survive in the first round. My goal was to get to round 8. I figured if I can get to round 8, that's a pretty epic survival at that point. I mean, I think anyone that plays this game can agree that it's not the easiest game, and limiting yourself to this room and those weapons is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, round 8 was the goal. But anyway, so besides wanting to challenge myself, I kind of thought about how I wanted to share this with the YouTube peeps, and because I wasn't even originally going to record it, because I was like, I don't know if they want to see footage of me just staying in the foyer. They probably, I always figure like you guys want to see, like me at round 25, like being chased by like 100 zombies and trying to figure out how I'm gonna survive to the next round. But I guess it's just, it's just about having fun, and that's usually like that's my goal in any game. Really, is to have fun, and I figure if I'm having fun playing it, then you're gonna have fun watching it. Usually, like the stuff, and I guess that doesn't always translate. But I mean, and certain things aren't for everyone, and I know that. Just because I'm having fun with something doesn't mean that everyone's gonna be into it. Like, I continue to do my old school series, and it's mostly Mario, and I'm gonna start posting a few other games. I think the episode after this, before the next weapons episode, is another part of the old school series, but instead of Mario, I switch it up and go to aerial fighters, and then I'm going back to Mario. I don't know, whatever. Um, but yeah, I know that not everyone feels like watching old school stuff like that, but I know a few people are into it, so I just keep doing it. But it's a lot of fun, so that's why I'm putting it up. And if you dig it, cool. If you don't worry about it. But but yeah, so I decided to record this so I could put it up on the channel and challenge the viewers. So yeah, that was the first thing I was gonna address, was for the comment section. Is that I wanted to ask you guys if you've ever done this before, if anyone else has thought to do this, and if so, how far you got. But if not, then I challenge you, viewer, to go out and try this, and then please, if you could, come back and put in the comment section how far you got. I'm curious, like, how everyone else is doing, trying this out. The next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to try to do this in a group. I don't know, it'd probably be a little bit easier. For whatever reason, I actually find solo play to be easier than group play. I don't know why, and that's not the case for the older zombie maps. But for this game, for the zombie mode, solo is the way to go for me. And I will be trying to do some co-op stuff with zombies soon. I have some projects with some other YouTube peeps out there. Some of the people that already have some videos out there and stuff like that. Some channel owners. So we're gonna start doing some dual comms and stuff, and busting out with some zombie action. But for right now, yeah, I don't know. I always wanted to. I always rocked solo for this, but so yeah, challenging you guys to go ahead and see how good you can do on all this. And besides that, I also was hoping that people would start throwing into the comment section other challenges, because I'm looking for more ways to keep this game interesting, and I really want to doggies. I really want to keep these kind of things going, like, you know, playing the game outside of the norm. Running away from dogs while you're red is completely pointless and almost always will get you killed, because it takes you a long time for the red to go off your screen. So I'm just going to point that out while I die there. But yeah, so any other challenges that you guys could think of, something that you think is fun, something that you've maybe already done, maybe you're also trying to figure out new ways to make this game interesting already, and you already did something, so you can say, oh yeah, I did this, that, and this is how good I did at it, and maybe you should try it too. And if I like the idea, then I guess I will do some more challenges. I know one challenge I thought about was kind of, again, like another way to limit myself would be to stick to the whole house. Like, I can do whatever I want in the whole house, but like, as far as, like, I can open up all the doors and so on and so forth, but that I can't hit the mystery box, basically, is the point of the challenge. That you can, man, I wanted that insta-kill so bad, and I had just one zombie. If that one zombie that was flailing right there wasn't, if he dropped when I shot him with the M14, there was enough of a gap that I wouldn't have been able to get it, and the outcome of this gameplay would have been a lot different had I gotten that insta-kill. That was kind of upsetting. But anyway, back on track here. So yeah, if there's anything that you guys wanted to see me do, throw it up in the comment section. But I was thinking about doing it where I can open up the doors, I can move around and do whatever I want, but the only thing I can do is buy things that are in the that are accessible to me without the mystery box. Basically, that's the only thing I'll limit myself by. So I have to use the weapons off the wall. I think we can all agree that most of the weapons off the wall are pretty useless in later rounds, and I mean, I'll be discussing that more in my weapons video, so I'm not gonna get too much into that discussion. But so that's my limitations. Or is that not enough of a limitation? Or, you know, there's variances on that, like not being allowed to upgrade them, or, you know, not being allowed to hit up the perks machines, or whatever. Like, you know, there can be all kinds of variances on that kind of thing. And then, you know, or if there's other challenges you want to see, like you can only use certain types of weapons. I thought about that. Like, you can hit the mystery box, but like different classes. Like, there's, you know, like only shotguns. So I would start with the Olympia, make my way to the mystery box, and hope and pray that I get another shotgun, which would basically either be the HS-10 or the Spaz. You know what I mean? Or SMGs only, or whatever. You know, it's just different ways to limit yourself. What have you done in that way, or what would you like to see me do in that fashion? So, yeah, that's the basic goals of this video. Was just kind of open up a line of communication with YouTube peeps to see what's going on. But I had a lot of fun doing this. I mean, I know, like, and that again, that's why I wasn't sure if I should post it, because I was like, it seems boring staying in one room, so on and so forth. But it's not boring. Trust me, it's a lot of fun. And round 7 was pretty ridiculous. That insta kill would have really helped. But yeah, so at this point, I'm basically thinking to myself, if I don't get power ups, this isn't gonna work. With these weapons at round 8, there's a decent amount of zombies that are spawning at this point, and since I'm not maneuvering at all, or I'm in a smaller space, like if I was in the theater, there would be zombies spawning from more areas, and they wouldn't. There's just so. It's not a ton of zombies, you know. It's not like round 25 or whatever, but nuke. Yeah. There's just a lot of zombies that are spawning, and in this space it was really limiting, and normally I wouldn't have ran towards them, but I saw the nuke and I was like, I have to take advantage of the fact that there's a nuke there. That'll definitely get me to round 9. And one thing I didn't cover in my perks and power up video is any possible comparisons to the last zombie mode from World at War, if there's any differences between these perks and power-ups that appeared in both of them, like using the nuke right now as the example, since that's what we're talking about. It's obviously does the exact same, but I feel like it's delayed more. Like, you get it, but not every zombie on the map is gonna like instantly die. They like kind of drop in like an order. Because I've seen some zombies drop like 5 seconds after I pick it up, and like so you think you need to shoot him because you're like, oh, okay, the nuke didn't affect him, like he must have just came from a barrier, and then you go to shoot him and you waste ammo because like then he drops from the nuke. So it's like, oh, But yeah, so right there, I death rushed that nuke hoping for the best, and those zombies didn't die in time, so they got enough hits in. So that was a bummer, but you know, lesson learned about the nuke. I will probably death rush it a little less often now, and now you guys are better prepared for when you try to do this challenge. So yeah, give it a shot, and let's see what happens, and hopefully more challenges to come. In fact, maybe I'll do a whole series of these. I'll entitle it Galucia's Zombie Challenge, and then this one will be called Foyer. See that? We're figuring this stuff out together. It's good stuff. Alright, guys. I'm way over my time, and I'm like almost doing the challenge a second time in one video. So I will talk to you guys later. Alright.